Alright, we're live.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Two Exiles, One Portal. I am Mr. Coffee, joined by Casper, as always, and the homie Alexanderr. I'm sorry.
I was wondering if you were gonna do it that way again.
Of course. Whenever okay, so if that's literally when I do read your name. That's how I read it every fucking time. I'm
He
not even fucking.
he loses he loses a few chromosomes for
I
fucking
do, bro. Like
Moby
no,
says.
but it comes from like an old experience I had with a friend that I used to play Battlefield 2 with, and one day he was just like, "Oh yeah, we'll play together." I was like, "Oh fuck, you play Battlefield?" You know, it was real cool. We're fucking two Battlefield friends coming together. And then I was like, "What's your name?" And he goes, "Oh, it's Governor."
Whoa.
And I was like, "What?" And it was literally just Governor with like 5 or 6 R's, like with different capitals and shit. That from that point on, bro, have multiple R's. That's how my brain reads it. Yeah, Stoops.
Wow, that's a
So,
Mm-hmm.
PoE 2 got leaked.
Did it?
yeah, yeah.
Like the source code or some shit, or am I
No,
just like,
God forbid they
like
make a new game. Um, no. So I guess I'll preface the. So we originally was going to talk about uh the basically your two mirrors. Um, we was gonna talk a little bit
Just gonna
about
drop that like that? Yeah,
yeah,
just
yeah,
casual two
no
casual,
mirrors.
preamble?
casual. What you want me to lube it up? What the fuck?
I mean,
Um,
Don't you lube up
why not?
everything good?
Yeah, you're just trying to get us to talk about like a two-sentence Fallout show for like.
He's mad that guys. We're gonna do this over again. He's mad that we're not doing what he wants. Okay.
I had a fucking pre-show planned, goddammit, and shit went off the fucking rails quick. God damn it. I don't actually plan these things out. Like I just fucking just as much as you think I am, I'm not. I just have a rough idea on my head, like, oh yeah, we could talk about, oh, we should talk about that and this and that and the third. But yeah, but we was originally going to talk about some of Coffee's experience in his last end of game before I had to unfortunately quit, and then quit the league, and then transition over to Path 2's recent updates, talk a little bit about last Epoch, and then finally end at the stupid leak. However, yeah, not the league. I'm sorry, the league reveal, not the leak. And then right before we started doing this, you shared the leak, and that at this point it's the elephant in the room. So we can start
I
there.
had heard of. I'd literally heard nothing about this. So what's leaking?
Alex,
So a French website uh had the whole press kit, their whole website, and they put it out a day early. So everything.
everything.
Now they're saying, I only showed, or the website only had 40% of what's revealed, but I kind of don't believe that.
It's
See
fucking like
tomorrow, I
8 pages of just like information. There's
guess.
no way that this is just 40%.
Multiple streamers with insider information that have seen the game have confirmed that this is real. So it's also uh, it'd be very hard to fake what they're doing. So
They got pictures, screenshots. Like they even show the thing. Looking through some of them right now. Share my screen. This is freaking me out. So let me go back to the screen. Sorry guys, just give me a second.
New things scare me.
How many
Well,
new
it's not
options?
showing me the audio thingy thing. That makes sense.
Uh huh.
You know when
The
the audio
thingy thing
when
thing.
the audio moves and it shows you that.
Yeah, I a visualizer. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So it's not showing me that, and it's freaking me out because I don't know if they can hear us, and I don't have to record a whole hour of conversation to just have that experience. All right. So yeah. So the first page, the first thingy thing on the page is basically talking about the mercenary. So some of the changes to the mercenary crossbows and strong combos. We're not gonna do a full deep dive on this entire update, although we can, but I'm gonna just literally give you all of these articles in the description below. So feel free to go through it and see what's specific to your whatever class. Just a preface, there is no changes to the monk, not based on what has been leaked. So if you've been,
Still broken.
if you're
Yay.
still hoping, if you're looking for something like that, yeah, it's not here. At least maybe what the article by Kami, which I don't know if it's a dude or organization. It's they haven't mentioned anything with that. So basically, crossbows and trying to make it more fluid. Penalizing, they're no longer going to penalize your movements. The slowness of reloading and feeding it is kind of gonna peel back a little bit, so you'll be more zippy, or at least feel zippy. Now, Path 2 is not a zippy game, so whatever that means. We'll see.
They are making some changes to that in this. I
Uh,
guess the two biggest things, if you just wanted the spark notes, no new class, and they're adding sprinting.
right. So we'll take a very. I'm gonna make my way down there. Uh, there is an interlude, a Curse of Holton. Um, it says
There's three interludes actually.
three temporary mini acts, which will disappear once they release 5 and 6. I don't, I, I don't
What's
know
the
how this.
point? It seems like it's a waste of dev time, to be honest.
Yeah.
For what exactly? I'm sorry.
So they're gonna. So instead of you doing 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to get to maps, you're not gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4,
There is a new act, yes.
and then 1, 2. I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 maybe. It's okay. Let's read this. Jonathan Rogers revealed that way players dive into endgame continue. Until now, players have to restart the entire game to access the long time. With the additional Act 4, this approach simply becomes too cumbersome. So the team came up with alternative interludes. There are 3 of these interludes that form parallel narratives that will take players from level 60 to 65, the threshold in which the endgame finally reveals. Although temporary, they will disappear with the arrival of Act 5 and 6. These stories bring new locations, new fights, and rich narrative transitions between campaigns and endgame content. Yeah, I agree with Alex. So what? After this, it just it doesn't fucking matter. So it's just wasting assets.
They say the bosses are gonna go on, but yeah, like unless it's just unless it's just cruel under a different name, like unless it's all just the same assets from the first 4 acts, just
I mean, this
themed
resolve
differently.
I guess this resolves a little bit on my complaint, which was like, I don't want to fucking do Act 3 again. Like, I don't want to do Act 3, period.
Once, yeah, like
I don't even,
I
like, fuck Act 3.
You know what's hilarious about the fucking leveling experience about PoE? I just remember it being too long. I don't even know where.
Everywhere.
it just it was
Like,
just long. It was long.
It
It was
just
slow.
it's
feels,
so awful.
it feels awful.
But then again, hold up. Actually, real question, real talk. Are we are we being
Are we
unfair?
old?
Are we being unfair? I don't even know if it's like a being old thing. Is PoE one's leveling really that much better? I personally feel like it
Yes.
is. Don't get me wrong.
Yes.
I just want
You
to hear your
feel
opinion.
the power at certain intervals. You feel the power. When you get your
Faster.
first ascendancy, you feel like, oh yeah, it's like flexing or putting a fresh, crisp T-shirt. You're like, oh, okay, this is not bad. Okay, like you feel it, and shit start dying a little faster, a little faster. Every time you get from like the transition from Act 2 to 3, when you get your first aura. Why did I say that weird?
Hola.
When you get your first aura, you feel a little more powerful. Shit start dying a little quicker. Eventually, it slows down, but it slows down right at the point where you get another buff, and then you get another ascendancy, and then you get you get your first four link. You get your
But
first.
you know what? Hold on. But again, I think this is one of those things where we're taking for granted the fact that we have so many hours. That is not the experience for most, and we're bringing those hours into PoE too, right? So we may not know it as well as PoE one.
Yeah, but if we're struggling as players with whatever 1,000 hours, the amount of thousand of hours that we have combined, right? If we're struggling, what do you think a casual player is struggling with?
I think I might have disconnected. I can't hear anybody.
Yeah, we're talking. Disconnect and come back.
Hold on. Let me message him so he doesn't do the same thing as he did last time.
He's gonna blame us for not talking, Sam.
Yeah, I hear you. We need to reconnect. Don't rage move us again. Awesome.
But yeah, so like if we're having
Now I can hear people.
if we're
There we
having
go.
this much if we're having this much problems, then a casual player is having the same problem but times 1,000. That just proves my point. It's just no at no point during the campaign do you feel strong or getting stronger.
I will
If
disagree.
anything,
I
I
will
feel like I'm
disagree.
getting weaker playing the minion, like the Infernalist. I felt like I was getting weaker with every new zone, every new
Yeah,
build.
everything was just fucking just smashing your face in.
I, believe it or not, had a very wonderful time leveling Monk.
This motherfucker.
Yeah, okay.
That was your fourth character or some shit.
It was my second. No, it was my third
Third.
character. But Monk was broken.
The
Monk is
amount of
literally.
complaint that you did during our live, the amount of rage quitting you did, we had that shit on recording, okay? You can't talk about now after like a whole year, like,
No,
yeah, I
I
had a
know
great
it
time,
was a
guys. I don't know what the fuck
joke.
you talking
It
about.
was a joke. It was a joke.
Yeah,
I
fine.
promise.
Yeah.
And that's why I brought up the fact that Monk hasn't getting changed. It's probably still fucking broken. Monk is the only thing that honestly felt any sort of powerful whatsoever. Like I will admit, the third character was my Monk, and my Monk went through way easier than any of my other characters did. I
Figuring
feel
out
like
SRS Auto Bomber by myself, like without looking at anybody's streams, a day before it got hit by the big streamers, and then got nerfed 2 days later.
you know
That that really
that
killed the game for me.
yeah
I mean,
yeah
there was so many different like they nerfed.
they
The
nerfed
game was
everything
hard.
except
Yeah,
for
yeah.
Monk.
They
See,
nerfed
they didn't fix
everything.
Everything
it
except
so
for
that it
Monk,
was
bro.
weaker. They just like entirely disabled that playstyle, and
I'm
it just
really
I was like,
upset.
I'm done.
I'm really upset with how they dealt with that because literally, dude, Frostmonk was like the only real way to play the game.
Yeah, for the first like
Unless you
three
came,
weeks,
yeah, like, and even then, like, if you had a build, how many builds did they nuke?
a lot. At the
I
first
know
that
for
first
at
couple days,
minimum,
a lot of builds,
it was ridiculous.
and
Nah,
the game
man.
was already hard as fudge. So
And
you
it's like,
you
okay,
nerfing
cool, we finally
builds, and
found a
it's
way.
like whoa.
Doing fine. All
One of
right,
the things that
cool.
they nerfed was the mechanic between lightning interacting with ice. That inadvertently affected a lot of builds because they were using that same mechanic of they were using two mechanics. They was using that one and it was using the cooldown of the chess piece.
But Monk is still broken.
But the
Don't nerf
ice,
the
yeah,
Monk.
yeah.
Ice Monk's still fucking just like, oh, palm cracks everything and the whole screen explodes. Congrats. Like, it's
I just want to
ridiculous.
read this part right here. It says each interlude includes between 6 to 7 zones, 4 bosses, which added to Act 4 represents 32 new zones and 24 encounters in total. That's nothing to sneeze at to just get rid of right after they
Hold up, hold up.
introduce new acts.
All they needed to do is just say fuck all that and then just give us those as maps.
Okay, but I mean they have a different. Okay, I see what you mean. Maps.
Yeah, yeah.
I got GC'd again.
Oh, okay. Sorry,
Sorry,
but
guys.
yeah,
I
it's all
see
good.
what you mean by maps. I guess. Yeah. Maps
Because
or
it just
zone?
made me
Are you talking about acts or zones? Like
no
maps?
maps.
But the maps in Path 2 are different.
I know they're different, but they still represent different zones and shit like that. You can have different ones.
I don't even know
Waystone's
how
just
they
a
work,
fucking
honestly.
weird.
They,
Waystone is just a weird way of saying map. You do the thing. You can do it.
you know what
You
mapping
can have
feels
different
like? You know what mapping feels like in Path 2? I just.
You just remembered it because you've said it every single time you talk about it. It
What?
feels like monoliths in Last Epoch.
Oh, no, I was gonna say that actually. I was gonna say that. But yeah, a little bit, yeah, a
No.
little bit, yeah. Now that I
Yeah,
say it,
no.
now that you say it, yes, I agree with that. But the other version of it, you remember the old school Final Fantasy games where,
some of them.
Uh, no.
okay, Final Fantasy 6, 7, Final Fantasy 4, 3, 5.
I only played Tactics,
Ew,
All right, so
get out of here.
and then I
It's
watched
hey,
fucking.
you know what? You shut your dirty whore mouth.
I
Final
watched the girl
Fantasy
next door
Tactics is
play Final
I mean,
Fantasy
fantastic.
only
7.
played
I was
Tactics. You didn't play none of the other ones, motherfucker. Like, come on.
no, I
Gosh.
watched the girl next door play Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy 7, but
Oh
that
my
was only
god,
like
that's
three or
even
four times.
worse. Anyway,
That is,
in these games, right, there's always a portion where you have to grind levels, and the way you grind levels is to go to a specific area where they have certain monsters, and then you just fucking just run in a circle, and then every time you run in a circle, you just it brings back the same backdrop, and then you're fighting a random collection of monsters in this that spawn in this area. Mapping in Path 2 reminds me of that because it's regional. So it's based on what the map looks like. So it generates whatever map is associated with the mountain range or the desert area. And then you get that, and then you get monsters that's supposed to randomly spawn in this area. That, and it doesn't feel personalized where maps in Path 1 have a name, that has a tile set associated with that name. So it feels that's the main difference between it. But the disassociation of that no name to the map, it's just a random geographical location.
Yo, side note, GGG, if you're listening, what was your problem with maps?
They just
What's your
wanted
problem with
something
maps?
new, man. It's like,
I don't
I
give
just
a
need a
fuck.
new
Like,
girlfriend, man. Just fucking.
bro, but it's not really new. Can we really think about this for a fucking second? Like, we're sitting here talking about the difference, bro. You know what the difference is? The difference now is that the overall map is where the map's layout comes from, and not the map itself. Oh my god, big
All the
fucking
phones
difference.
and no names, bro. We can't get no cool
Like,
names.
I don't understand. I don't understand what the fuck GGG's problem with maps was to sit there and be
Well,
like, oh,
not
well,
GGG,
oh,
not GGG.
Jonathan.
Jonathan.
What the
He's
fuck's your problem with maps, Jonathan? Like,
that's
seriously, real. Like, there's nothing wrong with maps. They were a very good way of customizing endgame in very wonderful, like, and unique fucking flavors, and that didn't need to change.
so. There's a new mechanic for summoners as well. So Unearth can now be
Uh,
cast on the corpses of your own dead skeletons. Perfect for reviving an army during a boss fight. I don't know if this solves the problem because to remind you is that what was happening for summoners specifically is that they would go into these boss fights and it would just obliviate your fucking minions. So then, because it will obliviate your army of minions you've been building up, even though they respawn back, they won't respawn fast enough
for you to do damage.
to you do damage, and then the thing just destroys your army again, and now you're just running around like a little fucking, and you're not doing anything. This allows you to
I know
revive
why
them
I'm having so
fast.
many Discord issues.
Uh,
Oh, it happens, bro.
this just allows you to revive them quicker, but the problem is that your skeletons are getting killed too fast. There's no mitigation for your
What is the thing? I think it's called. I can't remember. There's an item in. No, it's a node on the tree that you can take, and I think there's also on an item that makes your minions like when you first summon them undamageable and untargetable. I think something like that would help. I don't know if adding an extra mechanic to Unearth to resummon your shit is all that good.
Yeah,
That's not going to
I don't. I think
convince me
that's
to
just
play
yeah. That's like a
Necro.
band-aid on the problem.
Yeah, it's not going to convince me to play a Necro. Like, nah, nah.
So they're still gonna. So basically, what we're looking at, they're still gonna have the same problem.
Alright, sorry guys. I can hear you now. I don't know where we left off.
Well, we're talking about the changes to the summoner, basically. Just to catch you up, basically, the main problem with summoners in Path 2 is that any boss will obliviate your minions. They just obliviate them.
Yeah.
And then to revive them back enough, it doesn't. There's not enough time to revive them back before a phase or a move where they get obliviated again for you to do damage. And they are releasing the Unearth where you can cast it on your own corpses,
Minions.
on
Yeah.
minions to revive them all back. But the problem is that only that's they're gonna get decimated again, and then you're still looking at the same problem. Um, I'm gonna move on to Blood Witch. I don't know if there's any of this is good for your demon form.
Yeah, there is one thing I can say. Now when you transform, it's going to keep the stats of your weapon. Previously, it didn't do that.
Okay, making the transformation more attractive.
Yeah.
The next article will talk about Monk, who is also receiving big changes in his combat mechanics. Oh, so they didn't release that. Did I miss that? Hold on, back. I must have missed that one. Or that one must have not been posted, I should say. The Monk one. And for those of you watching, I will put that in the. I will put this link on the thing. Um, yeah. So they didn't post the Monk one. So I guess we are missing some of it. Warrior changes.
Something tells me that the monk isn't getting a nerf.
Strike. I don't. This. None of this is attractive to me as a melee lover.
Wait, hold up. Expanded area of effect with synergy with shield charge can now trigger walls. Sorry, go ahead. That was like super like none of this means shit.
It's,
Okay.
I'm, I was pausing because I'm like, should I be reacting to this? I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Like I really had to take a pause. Ranger, let's see, escape shot, frozen sun, toxic growth. Oh look, you may be able to do a fucking Mamba. What Mamba? What is it? What? Moba?
Nah, Bama.
Mamba? Not enough yet. Goddamn, look,
No.
Mirage. Use Spirit Resurrection allowing you to summon Spectre clones
Oh
and use that
hell
skill.
no, dude! Get the fuck out of here, man. I'm already getting irritated looking at this shit because now they're sitting here trying to fix shit that isn't a fucking problem. Oh
Defense
my
is a
god.
revolution to
No
offer.
one sat there was like, "Oh, Mirage Archers needs to be changed. I don't like the fact that I have to use a button." Now you can try to change it to a reservation effect instead of just a fucking simple support. What the fuck? This
All
doesn't
right,
make any sense.
so
I'm so
this is
tired of
gonna
this
probably
shit.
piss you off more. Um, the revolution of escape. One of the historic arenas of dexterity class is their survivability and the evasion. Being the weakest defense in the game, to correct this, the new mechanic is introduced: deflect.
So now it's just armor.
But it doesn't deflect all of it. It only deflects preventing
I
40% of the
that's why I'm
damage.
saying it's armor. It's literally fucking
I've heard it
armor.
was suppress from
Nah, dude,
Fury
this
1.
isn't even suppressed.
Well, suppress specifically worked
Suppress
with
is 50%.
spells.
Yeah. Suppress is like 50% fucking reduced damage, just
This
like
is
off
reduced
the off
damage
rip.
40% on a successful hit.
Nah, dude, get the fuck out of here, man.
Did they not realize 40%? Like the rest of that, it still can kill you significantly. Like,
The problem is now it just it's literally the same as stacking armor. You're mitigating a
well,
percentile of what's being hit because you're being hit. Armor applies to
what the
things
problem
getting
is
hit.
now, you have to now, this is another defense that you have to, unless it's, you don't have to get on your armor. Like, you don't have to get on your,
It's well,
uh,
no, because it's just based on evasion, right?
Has no maximum limit, therefore it's possible to reach 100% chance of deflection by investing enough. This affects monks.
I don't care. It just made Monk stronger. That this is that it's a buff to a degree, but I don't like it. It doesn't feel like it's any real different from suppress or armor. Armor is just like yeah, it I don't know, dude. I really think
Everything is now blockable or parryable.
what?
Another expected change. Everything is now blockable and parryable.
Okay, I guess. Woo. Like
I love your
I don't think
cynicism.
I don't think any of these things are the
There's
things that
enough
they're
for both of
thinking
us.
about, bro.
Um, I'm trying to read very quickly. I didn't read this before we started recording this, so you guys are reading this
Oh,
along
oh,
with me.
hold up. A poison build will now be able to apply and stack effects on multiple skills, not just one.
Yeah, but the problem is
So
because
now,
they
so
don't
now,
want one button builds. They want you to just use like 4 different skills to stack shit. It's just like, bro,
you should
we're
have.
not octopuses. Like, how many buttons you want to press? This ain't a
This is
Tekken game.
a poison build will now be able to apply and stack effects on multiple skills, not just one. That's so stupid. That's so stupid. That's not a problem. Then again, for
Players
people who
are
are playing
encouraged
poison
to
builds, maybe.
combine multiple abilities rather than being locked into a single strategy. In other words, you're nerfing the ability to do a single strategy.
Yeah, because them apparently people going into into an area with spark just pisses them off.
Yeah.
I want you to use spark and an AoE thing to make your spark better, and then you have to dash once or twice to make your spark do this. Like, dude, what the? Can we just have like the simple system where you guys stop trying to play the game and make build decisions for us, and you just give us a whole bunch of tools in a toolbox and just let us fuck around?
Yeah, it's odd to go. Well, you know what's odd about this is that they went from a game, the game's philosophy of like the sky's the limit. We're gonna
Figure it out,
open
do
up
what you
all
want.
the classes. We're gonna open up all the fucking skills, all the weapons. Just fucking go half at it. The only thing the classes do is start you in a specific area.
So if you want to be closer to this side of the tree, there you go.
I
Boom.
mean,
Thanks.
like they went from that philosophy to we're just gonna constrain everything.
Where
Like,
it's they only want us playing builds that they make. That's it. There's no with this right here with the changes and the limitations and all of the things that they're adding to a lot of these fucking skills, and even if they're peeling a couple of them back, all they're doing is sitting there and being like, "We want you to play the builds that we want you to play, not
I
what
am
you
confused
figure
about
out."
one thing.
What's
what?
up? Go ahead.
Why is the poison thing a negative? Isn't that allowing people to have more skills that poison? Isn't that a
Yeah,
good
but
thing?
that's not a problem that anybody was really giving a shit about. Is my issue.
Well,
Who's fucking playing
typically,
about that?
typically, someone would pick their favorite skill. Let's say it's poison arrow versus poison whatever the fuck, or even if it's not a poison skill, maybe it's a skill that has nothing to do with poison,
EK.
but you add poison chance,
EK.
Okay, but it's
and you
it
juice
may not
that one
be.
skill. You juice that one skill.
Yeah, so it's not the choice that we want, but it is still a choice and not taking away a choice. Shouldn't we
No,
at
they are
least say
nerfing it.
that?
No, they are nerfing it because the last line says players are encouraged to combine multiple skills rather than being locked into a single skill. In other words, you're not gonna
Encouraged, but
get the
not.
power creep. You're not gonna get the power creep on the equal terms because they're gonna purposefully do things that cause you to have to use 1 or 2 or 3 other skills in order to just reach that same level of power. And they're gonna
And that
all the
also
content is gonna be locked to that
actually,
medium.
I'll actually put it to you in a sense that actually makes sense from someone who's like a little bit more of like a min maxer, or at least someone who likes to like think about their builds, right? So say you're sitting there and you're like, bro, I want to play ethereal knives. I can get a really high poison chance, and just because of that right there, I can get like my attack speed up. But because they want to do it this way, they kind of restrict access to your attack speed. You can't do it on mines or you can't do it on this to kind of override that, and now you're kind of like, if you're wanting to stack up your poisons pretty quick, you're gonna have to do it via multiple skills. But the one for your main skill is the only one whose poison you really give a shit about, because the other poisons are pissant poisons. Because your poisons don't all stack in a thing. The strongest one takes effect. It just
While I
it
am pretty confident that that is what they're going to go with, that isn't what they're saying.
but it is like it's a tell. It's a tell that that's what they're doing. Based on the language that they're using is something that's just like, oh, you're trying to soften this blow. You can now do it on multiple skills, and we're gonna encourage you to do such, which means they're gonna punish you for not.
Okay, fine. I agree. Yeah.
um, I
Proficient
don't.
cheers for support gems. Cool. Let's see.
This just.
Just leveling up your support gem. Awesome.
But it's.
My God, bro, I'm so fucking dead.
Why would?
Fucking dead.
So wait. Before we get tiers of the support gem that turns into the gem that you want, then you level that skill all the way up. Why this now? This is
I don't fucking know, bro. And along with the fact that support gems are so fucking pigeonholed right now, anyway.
like this is weird. So wait, we're not gonna get the gem that turns into the support gem that turns into any support gem? Are we not getting that no more? Am I missing something
I,
here?
I don't know what this even means, bro. Apparently now there's just ranks to the support gem.
So
So
now
I
we're
guess
gonna,
you're gonna use the blank. You're gonna use the blank to get the number one,
but we
and then
already,
you're gonna have to do some shit to get the number two,
but we already
and then you're
had
gonna
that
force it to get the number three. I don't know.
because
I
the
don't remember.
ranks allowed you to only get a specific type of support gem associated with that rank of the support gem that dropped. So
I think you're talking. You're thinking level.
no. I'm
Not
thinking
rank.
I'm talking about rank in the sense of like if you got a
I don't
support gem
think
one,
rank is a thing anymore.
you can't
No,
unlock
but
a higher
I
level
don't think
support gem.
I don't think there's like there were like the. You're right.
Yeah,
Actually, you're
see,
right.
look at the screen right there. One, two, three, right? So if you got a support gem that's level two, you can't unlock the category of three with that gem. Only two and one. So we already had that built in. So why does the fuck does this double barrel one, two, and three? How does the fuck does that work now?
Bro, I don't know. I'm not gonna think about it anymore either. Keep going.
This overhaul gives the best sense of progression. But no, it does not. But the team also wanted to spice up the end game. Lord, what in the fuck? This is where new system comes in. Lineage support. Alright, this is gonna piss you off. More than you already are. Let's skip that one for
No,
now.
I'm done.
No,
I'm
no,
done.
wait.
I'm fucking done. I'm done. I'm
Exclusive
so
end
over
game
this,
support. Come on.
bro.
Stick with
My
it. Stick
blood
with it.
pressure, my blood pressure is so high right now, bro.
Alright, hold on. This is a next. These are exceptional support gems, but lineage support gems.
Oh,
I've heard them called as unique support gems.
whatever.
It can only be found in endgame. They offer more. These are exceptional. These are exceptional gems. These are what the fuck they are. They offer more powerful, sometimes radical mechanics that can completely transform to use them. Okay.
I like how the first one they show is just rolling, dodging.
Rafa's Assault is an evolved version of Double Barrel. Dual Barrel.
I'm just. I have a headache.
Uh, Rarity
I
and
have a headache.
obtainability. Like unique items, linear not obtained through traditional gems like uncut. Da, 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 da.
I don't understand why any of this is happening.
Around 40 new media. What the fuck does that mean? Around 40 new media. 40. Okay. New.
Approximately 40 lineage supports will enrich the endgame, offering as many opportunities to strengthen and
No,
transform
they
your
just.
abilities.
First of all, how many players are getting to endgame?
Not only that, dude. You're right. These are literally just awakened gems, bro.
It's not Awakened Gems. It's just fucking changing their name.
You know, I don't, I don't, I don't understand, bro. I really don't understand.
This just feels like you are re fucking uh, changing your brother's homework even though you're attending the same teacher and you expected the teacher not to realize like, wait, this is the same fucking homework. Like this is what it feels like.
You know, this is it's things like this that make me wonder. Like, imagine we lived in a timeline where Path of Exile 2 was just an upgraded version of Path of Exile 1.
All right,
Man,
fucking
what a
let's go to
crazy
sprinting
world that
and
would have
fucking finish this.
been. Yeah, dude. What? How does
How does
sprinting work?
sprinting work? Someone
You
want to
can
do the
sprint
honors?
now. Press a button. Now, when a
You press
player
spacebar.
holds the dodge roll button, their
Bro,
character
we
will
gonna play
fire a
Path. We gonna
beautiful
play
dodge roll
Battlefield. This one's gonna be battle.
automatically follows up with quick run. The mechanic is available to all classes with no time limit as long as the button is held. My god, dude, I'm just gonna fucking.
I'm surprised they didn't put a stamina bar.
Can I remove
That's what they're gonna
this
do. First
game
week.
from my list of games that I've played?
No, you can remove it from your list. I don't know what that does, but I know you can do that. You
Hide.
know,
I can't remove it. All I do is I hide the game. I want to remove this from my shit that I've played, dude.
um, you know what they're gonna do, right? The first couple of days is gonna be too OP, and they're gonna put in a stamina bar. Cause somehow someone's gonna break the fucking stamina with some kind
Can
of
they just
build.
change the name of the game already, please? Because this is not Path of Exile 2. Can we just stop this bullshit? Like, and just say that you guys went
The
and
main
made like
purpose
a
of sprinting
spin-off
is to
game?
facilitate movement outside of combat.
Whatever, man.
So
I
you
just
admit that your fucking maps are way too big and the movement speed is way too slow. This is what they're admitting here.
You know what I really think? I think his name's John, right? The
Jonathan.
dude
Jonathan,
running the
yeah.
show. Yeah.
Jonathan Rogers.
I think he forgets what the A in ARPG stands for. I think he's trying to make an RPG game, not an action RPG game. Who cares about exploration in an ARPG?
Yeah, real.
It's just
Well, hold up. We Casper and I did play The Ascent, and that was a bit about exploration. And it was kind of fun, but it was different.
it was beefy. It was shit on the way. And then there was
That's
like a little pause area, like, oh, look at this beautiful scenery. Ooh, more shit. And then, ooh, look at this. It was like, it had little pauses in it. The problem with their maps is that they're fucking huge. Your movement speed isn't as high. There's no real way to get more movement speed. You don't have movement skill gems. So that coupled with the big maps, and then there's emptiness between your one mob and the next mob. You find one mob, and that's it. Maybe you find two mobs, and that's it. There's no bulks of mobs.
they at minimum need to change the pack sizes in this game.
I no, I fucking will not play. I will not fucking play if they do that. If they make it more dense, it will take 100 hours for the campaign. Because imagine
But
just every fucking step you gotta kill a horde of blues.
well, but the thing is, it's like in maps, bro. There's nothing going on in maps. It was boring.
No,
There's
that's
nothing
fine. But
there.
then the problem is that the fucking difficulty scale in campaign is way too fucking high already, and you're barely
Right,
killing anything. You're just fucking
but they
getting
can
ass
fix
mauled by two
multiple things at
blues.
once. They can fix multiple things at once.
Uh,
I want pack
uh,
size, like big
bro,
pack size in fucking
what are you
maps.
saying, bro? Look at what they're
I
doing. Look
want
at what they're
big. I
doing, bro.
want. I want big pack size in maps. Look at. Nobody is sitting here telling them to go about this like a fucking. Never mind. I was about to say something really fucking rude, so I'm just not.
Jonathan Rogers points out that sprinting represents a profound change in Path of Exile 2. It speeds up the overall pace of the game for players who want it, without altering the visceral combat system that makes the game so distinctive. It's therefore an ideal compromise. The nervousness and intensity of the clashes remain intact, but the movements become more fluid and dynamic. I know that Jonathan didn't write this Kami dude, but fuck, it feels like Jonathan's saying this out his mouth.
It's just it doesn't make any actual sense. I feel like Jonathan must have his head up his ass or something because this doesn't make any actual sense. I feel like he completely misunderstands what about Path is great. I we guys, Shield Charge exists in the game. Withering Step exists in the game. Phase Run exists in the game. I don't know where. Stop fixing problems that you cause and thinking that you're fucking geniuses for it. You fucked up the move speed skills. You fucked up the feeling of the movement in this goddamn game. Don't sit there and be like, well, you see, now we're adding running. What the fuck is that gonna do?
So, I gotta read that. I gotta say this out loud because I'm reading this, and the sprint is actually a lot worse than what we think.
I don't
So,
even want to hear it, bro. God.
if you get hit while you're sprinting,
Yeah, I was gonna tell you this.
you get prone. You go prone.
Oh yeah, I'm never playing Path. I'm never playing
And it
Path
says
of
to
Exile.
avoid this,
It's not
it is advisable to interrupt the sprint with offensive skills as soon as an enemy appears in order to engage in combat safely.
Yeah, no, I don't care.
Sprinting isn't useful for move. It isn't just useful for moving. It becomes a survival tool. In times of danger, hold. I'm sorry. Holding a
I
button
can't,
allows for
bro.
effective escape. How can you escape if they hit you? You go prone. What are you talking about?
What is this? Okay.
What is they saying?
Can we talk about how the next paragraph or whatever says a solution for the leak too? And I know it's just a bad translation, but it's funny that we're reading a leak. And
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
paragraph says a solution for the leak.
I don't know what that slip is. Because the paragraph has nothing to do with leak. What are we talking about here? Maybe it's solutions for the week too. I don't know. What is a typo? Typo? I don't know.
It's a bad translation. That's all. I don't know.
Oh yeah, possible. But this doesn't make sense. How can you use it to run away from combat if anything touches you?
So it's because what you're doing is you're rolling, right? Which is the iframes, and then your sprint starts. So you roll to separate from the monster, and then you run away because, as it says right there,
Have
the
they
sprint
obviously
speed
don't play?
exceeds almost.
That's
Nope,
it, guys.
the sprint speed exceeds all the speed that all monsters in your game travel.
They don't play this game. They don't play this
This is
fucking game.
Jonathan's power fantasy. This is Jonathan's power fantasy. In his ARPG, what does he want to do? He wants to be sprinting away from the monsters.
Bro, how fast are you sprinting, bro?
I know, right? When I'm sitting here in PoE, really struggle, like PoE one,
How
trying to struggle to face tank shit, so I can literally hit it in the face.
how
Be
fast
in
are we,
his face. No,
bro?
I wish I
You're
could dodge and run.
this sprint better be so fast that it breaks the fucking game, bro. Because
Dude, I'm so fucking done.
one of the biggest problems in Path 2 is that every mob is fucking hella fast.
I'm broken,
What if
bros.
what if they do the Mass Effect trick, where they implement sprinting by just changing the field of view, and they don't actually
Oh
make
no,
it faster?
bro, that shit would break my. Nah, dude, I'm already not playing Path of Exile 2. Like, I can't, man. This shit. I have a headache now. I actually have a headache
Me
now.
too.
See, this is why I wanted to start off with the fucking mirrors. Tell us about that. Let's just do a transition right now. Pivot.
I can't, bro. I was doing farming, late game farming. My build's great. Dropped some fucking mirrors after a lot of fucking kills and fucking party shit. Like, I guess whatever. Just
Well, there it is. God damn it.
like wow. I actually just don't. I want them to rename Path of Exile 2 to something else.
That's our petition.
We can, right? Can we? Let's do that.
That's our petition.
I think I'm gonna fucking like start. This is bullshit. This
You
is
can do it.
not
We can start it
Path.
on we can start it on the Reddit of on the Path of Exile Reddit.
Like, just call it fucking Last Diablo or something.
Path of Diablo. Path of Diablo.
No, you
Ah.
keep Path out of that shit. No, you keep
Wait, no. Did
Path's
they,
name out of this.
Alex? Do they
Yeah,
have Diablo like trademarked?
yeah. I mean, in the ARPG space, yes, but they
So they have
can't
to.
trademark the actual word because
What's another name for Diablo?
the devil and
So Path of Diablo.
in Spanish, yeah, the devil's route.
All right, you can go ahead and go with that. But that's not even. Nah, dude.
That's too cool, actually.
It
I want to
is
play
like
the devil's route now.
right. Like that's too cool for it. Just no. Just I like what mine is. Last Diablo. Fuck it.
Hey man,
Diablo Epoch.
I know you don't like it that much, but I like Last Epoch.
All right. I
Fuck
guess we
you.
got. I guess we'll make that transition. Talked about that a little bit because God, everything else
No, we still
sucks.
got more. We still got more to go.
Well,
Keep trying
what?
the leaks.
I'm not. I'm not
Wait.
looking at any more leagues. I'm
Nah, I went through
literally
all of them.
flipping. I'm
Oh, there
closing
was
the
more.
screen.
Okay.
Oh, okay,
Nah,
good.
I went through all of them. I mean, I skipped the Wario one because it looks meh. Like nothing in here looks remotely. Wait, fortify and cry. Oh, great, I can cry.
Oh yay!
Totems. Nakakahirap ang gaganda naman sila.
Do we have spell totems yet?
No.
Yay! Great.
Defensive
The
and
one
thing comfort.
cool thing you can do with totems we can't do. Awesome. Good shit, guys. Good fucking shit, guys. Fucking ridiculous.
So armor now gains the ability to better reduce elemental damage thanks to a new stat available on equipment and in the passive tree.
Oh, you know what that means, right? You know what that means, right? The greatest tech in the game, just like in Path of Exile 1, is going to be stacking armor.
I'm not mad at that for two reasons. Reason one, it makes sense, right? If I put a bunch of fucking metal on my body, I want that metal to do something.
Shoot you with lightning. Bird.
But that's why you put
My
fucking leather underneath it, man. Come on.
but this is my problem, right? So through all of this, I see one thing that's like hugely glaring, right? Which is the simple fact that they're trying so hard to differentiate themselves from Path of Exile 1 that they're literally reinventing things that are in Path of Exile.
Let's suck a dick.
Path of Exile 1, the two top fucking builds are strength stackers, aka armor stackers, and int stackers.
Yeah.
They're literally recreating they're just and it's not even good. They're
I
leaving out the
went
good
I
shit.
went a stream stacker. In this game, it felt like dog shit.
You're probably still stronger than most builds.
No, it felt completely dog shit. If it I had over 1,000 deck strength. And not only was my armor not helping me, not only was my damage nothing significant.
You know, that sounds like you were not converting with the right uniques.
No, I'm not saying that I'm the best builder ever. I'm not. Yeah, I'm
I'm
pretty
just
sure
saying
somebody
it
was there
sounds
some
like you
gaps
weren't
in my build,
converting.
but I was struggling at regular maps. Like I was.
Right,
This
but
is why I had to
even
re-roll for the monk.
for instance, right, like int stackers, they are garbage until you get an ephemeral edge. Why? Because the ephemeral edge is what transfers their int into damage. That's what I'm thinking. I but at the end and if whether there's a unique like that in the game right now, I don't know. Don't ask. I have no fucking idea. My problem is that with them adding that, they're gonna add a way to scale those things with your strength, and then stacking is going to become the best build in the game, bar none. And it's gonna be like that for 5 leagues until they nerf it to the ground, and then people are gonna complain, people are gonna hate them, and then they're gonna unnerf it, and then it's just gonna go back to the same way.
You might be right. Who the fuck
Okay,
knows?
here's the one thing that would get me to play this
Nothing
patch.
for this. No.
No, wait. Diablo 4 has rumored to, apparently they leaked. I'm not sure.
Who the fuck is still playing Diablo 4?
Just hold on. Let me finish. That the Paladin class is gonna come out. Now, if Path of Exile 2 comes out with their Paladin class instead, I would play it.
They're not
Yeah,
gonna
I
do
wouldn't
nothing
play it.
cool like that.
You guys remember when PoE 1 did that one league after Diablo 3's thing or Diablo Immortal? I don't remember. God, why don't I remember now? I'm old.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about,
I don't
actually.
know. Yeah.
It was like 2 days after some big Diablo announcement, and then I
when they
think
when they said it was gonna
PoE
reveal.
came out with like 10 more acts. It was like the 5 more acts or something, and everybody jumped from Diablo to. God, I'm crazy. You know what? Forget it. I don't know.
I
Are
think
you
I
like dreaming about
vaguely
fucking
remember.
beef?
I think I
I
vaguely
don't remember
remember.
anything. Then
I,
again, I stopped caring about Path of Exile 2 at all.
but this was like
So,
this is Path of
This
Exile
was
1.
PoE 1.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
PoE 1.
oh,
This is I think it's this is early on in Path 1 when they were really trying to like nip at Diablo's heels.
No,
Um,
I think it was for Diablo Immortal. Like it had gotten announced. Yeah, it was Betrayal, right?
I believe so.
No.
I don't know if I
But I
played
don't think it was
Betrayal.
as big as you remember.
What was the league that we betrayed? I guess probably Betrayal. The Masters.
I don't know. They betrayed us. That's what it's called, betrayal.
Yeah, whatever.
It's called betrayal, yeah.
Was
Is
it
it?
Betrayal or was it Immortal or something?
No, it's betrayal. Immortal was the syndicate.
No, wait. Because now the syndicate is called Betrayal. You know that, right?
Yeah, yeah, but betrayal is when so the league before betrayal is when we were doing War of the Atlas, I believe it was, or one of those where they were helping us explore the Atlas basically through missions that they were giving us. And then betrayal is when they said, "Fuck yeah, we want to help you no more." And then after that, they came out with Immortal League, which is them gathering all their strength and then now really fighting us as the syndicate. But there was one or two leagues that they didn't, the masters all went away, like they just fucking ghosted. Um, and we had new end game with the Conquerors and the some of those guys, and then they came back with the Immortal Syndicate. It's vaguely remember some of that. I could be half wrong.
I don't know. That's probably before my time because I started playing in Metamorph, which was 2019, and you guys are like referring to something that's happened in like 2015, 2014.
I gotta look up the fucking.
It
Yeah,
was
I'm looking.
Immortal.
I'm literally on the
It
same
was
page.
Diablo Immortal and then Path of Exile Betrayal. I sent you guys both the meme. Well, one of the memes.
So maybe I'm remembering incorrectly. Damn, I've been playing this game way too fucking long. Jesus. Because I remember Arch Nemesis, Prophecy, Perandus, Talisman. Like, I remember a little bit of Domination. Anarchy. That was a little sketchy back then. I remember Ambush. 2013, guys. Oh my god, I'm old. Anyway, anything else that we need to cover? Oh, Last Epoch.
Hold
Yeah.
on.
What?
Actually, I think I played my first league in Blight because I remember
Tower
Blight
Defense?
happening. Yeah, I remember Blight. I don't think I got super into it. I wasn't good yet. I wasn't even trying to be good yet. But I'm pretty sure my first league was either Blight or Metamorph. But I think it was Blight because I remember Tower Defense. But I don't think Metamorph had that shit in there immediately. I don't think that went core immediately.
Okay.
Damn.
Alex? Last Epoch.
Uh,
Anything you want to share?
yeah, I'm going. The sorcerer. Okay, so
Why
I added
should
new
anyone play Last Epoch?
Pokemon. Yeah, Pokemon League. It's basically Metamorphosis
We just gonna
and
get sued. We
uh,
do not play
shit. What's the
Pokemon.
other one? Metamorphosis and why can't I think of it? Casper, we were talking about earlier today.
Einhar.
Beast.
Metamorphosis and
Beast and
Metamorph and
Metamorph
Einhar.
League combined.
Yeah. Yeah,
hello.
Einhar. Oh, he's doing the thing again.
Oh,
Yeah, you did the thing again. We're sitting here responding to you with what you're with what you're saying, and then you're like,
He's not.
"Hello,
He's
what is it?
yeah.
It's the thing again."
It's disconnected.
No, it's you being rude. I know.
Get your shit together, bro.
I don't know. It's been like
How
this
how do you have
since
internet
last
problems
week.
at this day and age?
It's shit, dude. How do you have worse internet than I have right now? Like, what the fuck?
I don't know. It's fast. It's just
I have
been
dual DSL.
unstable.
Coffee has literally put a goddamn lizard on a goddamn stick, and he has internet.
I, I had dual DSL as well at my parents' house.
Yeah, but I still have.
Okay, fine. You suffered more than me. Last
Damn
Epoch,
straight.
Metamorphosis and whatever league they said while I was disconnected.
Beast.
Yeah, beasts. Einhar. Einhar
Betrayal.
is what I was thinking of. Yeah.
Bestiary.
So you'll encounter some new rift beasts. You'll follow them through a portal into a primal hunt. I don't know. It's probably like a randomly generated map. Get to the end, you kill it, and then you choose what evolution its kid is gonna have, and then you go back to doing whatever you were doing.
I'll say my hot take.
And yeah,
I'd
go
rather
ahead.
play Last Epoch than Path 2.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
Funny enough, I'd rather play neither. I think I'd rather literally play Baldur's Gate 3.
For the eighth
Okay.
millionth time.
Yeah, straight up. I will replay Baldur's Gate 3 for the fucking 7 million time than fucking play Path of
You hear that,
Exile.
guys?
Or,
You hear that? Everyone
like,
listening right now. This is what I have to deal with right now. Okay.
Coffee has a addiction problem, guys. It's okay.
Trying to get this guy to play ARPG games because we have an ARPG podcast and he wants to go play Baldur's Gate for the 80 millionth time.
But that's
Yeah.
because you quit this league. I'm still playing Path 1. I literally just got done farming simulacrums to like before you hit me up. Like,
So you blaming me? All right, I'm the problem here.
no. I'm what I'm doing is not allowing you to blame me.
Oh, okay. All right.
Different. You can blame whatever the fuck you want. It ain't
tryna-
my fault.
Trying to cover the more ARPGs that are ARPG and the one thing we didn't talk about really is
Then can we do a new one?
Titan Quest. I know most of you probably don't like that one.
I don't know what that is.
I finished the whole thing in like an hour, and it was boring.
Oh really? I heard some decent things about it though. Gameplay and all that.
It's a very different type. It's definitely going to be a game more focused on the campaign than the end game. Now, if you liked Titan Quest 1 and you expect them to add a whole lot more, sure, maybe pick it up now while it's on sale, but I would much rather play PoE 2
Damn.
than Titan
Damn,
Quest.
that bad. Damn. Wow.
I'm also a big Greek nerd, so I mean,
Yeah, so am I.
they got that right. It's just there's like 4 skills, and there's just not a lot there.
I mean, what you expect from them, right? I mean, without going to fantasy, it's kind of hard to. How many spear skills can you
Grenades, spear throwing, slamming the spear onto the ground and making eruptions.
Yeah, but that's what
Fair-
made me
Fire
worried
and
about Path 2
lightning.
and look how bad it is.
Yeah,
So to
but
be
that's what you
fair
get
to
for
Titan
really
Quest,
thinking that spears was going to make the difference.
It makes all the world difference. This is
It
what happened
doesn't.
to human history.
Nah,
Spears made
sorry,
difference,
dude. You know
bro.
what, bro? Get a staff, call it a spear.
no, hey, you know what Last Epoch has? Last Epoch has spears.
Those are fucking toothpicks. Those are not spears.
Spears. You just didn't play the right class for 'em. Paladin Javelin is pretty strong.
Oh, you did, Mr. Porcupine.
I played Forge Guard Javelin. What I really played was Riposte, which is a different skill that triggers. It doesn't work.
Riposte. Okay, French. French.
How would you say it?
I don't know. I don't even know how to say
I'm
it. I don't know how to
pretty
spell it.
sure It's just riposte.
Riposte.
I don't know. It's Riposte.
I don't think it is, but sure.
Okay.
We're American.
If you Google it and it's
American.
pronounced Riposte, will you play Last Epoch?
Okay, hold
No,
on. Wait. Let's this.
because
I
if
thought
I
you were
go
gonna
to
go.
Google, and its pronunciation is wrong,
Wait.
then what the fuck?
I thought you were gonna go the Lich Flay. Are you not gonna go that?
It depends.
Depends how
If
much
you're
fun we're
trying to like
having.
just wear a
I'm
curse mark.
I'm legitimately like not 100% that when I come to start playing Last Epoch that I won't get bored at like level 15 and just fuck off, bro.
You hear it?
Yep,
I
it's
was
wrong.
right. I was right. I was right.
It's wrong. You know why?
I
Because
was
A
right.
it
past.
has a British accent. So,
Whatever.
it ain't American.
The one thing I'll say to wrap this up is the one thing different we're gonna try to do for these last epoch is we're gonna try to reach as far end game as possible, which I guess in this situation is Uber Aberoth. Am I
And probably about 1,000 corruption, just so you
right?
can see the map.
So that's the goal. So part of that
Which
is
is Aberoth
just
last.
if one thing we've learned from the last gameplay is that we try to build more complementary builds where we're at least trying to help each other out with our builds, not necessarily building individual characters. Because my character apparently was better at bossing than your character, but your character power creep was a lot higher than mine, and survivability was higher. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, I would say that.
Um, but then we kind of fell into this weird situation where it's like we were just making everything harder whenever we was partying, and not necessarily things weren't really dying faster. At least I was dying a lot faster because I wasn't really being helpful as much. So part of that is that you made a bajillion different builds. What are you up to so far? 17?
I think it was 15, and it might be 14. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think I
All right.
skipped over some, but whatever.
So if you are interested in, and I will sit here and say that he has disgustingly used a lot of his time to make these builds. Um, so we will post these builds. I'll figure out where to post them. I'm not sure where to post them, but I'll try to put them at least. I don't know. I'll figure this out. I'll figure it out. Just check out the description to see what my solution is, and then have you guys check them out if you like some of them. They are experimental. They're not proven to work end game, but they are fun at least throughout the campaign.
Yeah, I would also say one disclaimer is like only like 2 of these are probably meta builds, and the rest are just fun ideas that I had. Um, for example, there's a unique that triggers Earthquake when you Fury Leap, and then there's a node in Upheaval to also trigger Upheaval when you Fury Leap. And so I made one build that was just you go around jump and you hit with everything,
Would
and then you
you
jump
be
again.
would you be open to if anyone does happen to go to one of these builds, make it to maps, and they're having trouble with a specific area, would you be willing to assist with that process? Maybe make a follow-up video or
Uh, yeah, I mean I can try, but if like 300 people start coming to me or something,
no,
I'm
not
just
on the
gonna have a
individual, but
time.
like not on an individual, but on the build specifically. Like, let's say for example, I'm just gonna randomly pick one, but your Disney Princess Reflect.
Yeah.
For some reason, 300 people go this is Disney Princess Reflect, and they make it to Aberoth, but they're having trouble with Aberoth. Would you be willing to do a follow-up video trying to explain, fix some of the issues that they might be experiencing?
Yeah, I mean, sure.
All right,
I'm no expert. Like I haven't
it's your
played a
fucking build. I don't know, bro.
but I will try. Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I would love to have people. I'd be honored to have people try and play these.
All right.
I'm
So there
never
you
gonna have
are.
time to play them all myself. So
Yeah. So there you are. So if you happen to really want to give one of these a try and do it, uh, if you do have any kind of problems, feel free to hit us up on one of our videos or just send us a message, and we will do a follow up. We will collectively put some cash together, bring it to whatever level of that you're having trouble, and try to workshop the problem. Yes. Because
I think the
apparently the
build.
campaign skip now is super easy now. Or some shit like that.
Well, they're adding a new act as well, so it's gonna be a little longer. I don't know. I'm gonna definitely speed run until the new act, for sure. Because you and I are both going on vacation for like 10 days.
But the to make a new second character, it's you can skip half
Oh,
the
yeah, yeah,
campaign.
yeah, 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 for
So
sure.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
not it's not gonna
Alright.
take us like extreme amount of time to get a second character up and in order to troubleshoot one of these builds. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, no, no. I guess when you said that, I thought you were talking like we're gonna go Merchants Guild this league, which is something we haven't talked about yet, but we can
Oh
talk about that in a
yeah,
second.
no, I think that's a better probably leaving that for deeper conversation during the actual gameplay. Uh,
Yeah.
just decisions that we're probably gonna make differently in regards to how we approach the end game. Because what was the other one we went? I'm trying to remember.
Circle of Fate or
Circle of
Circle
Fate.
of Fortune. I think
Yeah,
it's Circle of Fortune actually.
yeah. Not that not as great, but maybe because I'm not solo self out. But yeah, we miss anything?
Nope.
Uh,
Path 2 sucks.
Path 2 sucks. Still.
Necro
Probably still
and
better than Diablo 4, but definitely probably not as good as last Epoch right now, which is definitely not worth the time if you just want to play an ARPG. Just play Path.
I,
Uh,
I don't have time to debate him right now, but I disagree.
There is no debate. There is no debate.
uh,
Okay,
None.
PoE 1 is a very great game. I love it, but you'd need several PhD degrees to actually get to the point that you're at coffee, or you have to get coached by everybody who's better than you. For what's your
Oh
Steam?
God.
Wait, hold on. How many Steam hours you got, coffee?
Do I even want to tell you?
I'm just saying, like, if you want more depth, if you want more of a Diablo 2 style, like if you play Diablo 3 and you're like, oh shit, this doesn't really remind me of Diablo 2 other than there's demons. If you want more of that character depth, but you don't have 6,000 hours to play because you're an
here's a
adult
question.
now,
Here's a question.
uh,
Serious question.
play Last Epoch. Yeah,
Here's a question. How many thousands of hours do you need to play a game and before you actually tattoo that name of game on your body?
it
I
depends on the
actually
game.
have a definitive answer for this.
Oh boy. Okay.
195 days played.
I have that beaten. Wow.
Yeah, my first video game tattoo was a WoW
I
tattoo.
didn't know you had any tattoos.
I have a few, but my first one was a the Rogue's T2 helm.
That's a good choice. That'd be like me getting Judgment.
I
I
don't know
think.
what
Yeah,
that is. Can you
it's
have a link to
a good
that? I
one.
don't know what the fuck that is.
Yeah,
Uh,
I got a link for that.
Um,
do you want the updated one or the original one?
I don't know. I don't know any of it.
Uh,
I guess the original one, since that's what he was basing his tattoo off.
Should I put it in chat somewhere? I got a
yeah, you
picture
can
of it.
put it in chat.
General, I guess. That's the updated one. I find the original one.
Okay. So let's calculate that. Calculator. You said 190 what?
194.
94.
Times
Here, I'll get on WoW right now and see what
24.
my slash plate is.
4,600. So you pretty much passed that point.
No.
No?
Well, yeah. I could. Yeah. You're right. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm not forcing
I
you to
could
get a
get
tattoo.
a.
No, I'm not forcing
No.
you to.
Actually, funny that you bring that up. I have been considering a few of the things to get a tattoo of about Path, but I haven't made an actual decision. I don't know. I have to think about it a lot longer
Yeah, because I'm
because
creeping up on that
nothing
number too. I'm
because
at
nothing has like.
3,700.
Damn.
Granted, it should be higher, but um, because of pre pre Steam days.
The problem I'm having with this, I guess, is the fact that nothing sticks out in Path of Exile 1 like the Rogue's tier set did when I got my tattoo because it was like the culmination of all my experience as a rogue.
I
And
think the only thing that makes
Talamoana warrior.
sense for me,
Talamoana warrior.
The currency is the only thing that makes sense because it's the only thing consistent
Ooh,
across platform.
I was thinking fucking Kitava's head.
That's a fucking crazy hell. That's a crazy tattoo though.
It
yeah.
is. Well, I don't want no fucking simple shit.
No, I'm just saying, like, just
If I'm getting a tattoo to commemorate fucking 5,513 hours.
Nah, man, I got it. I got it. Here's what you get: a headhunter tattooed right where your belt would be.
That would hurt so fucking much on the hip.
yeah, it would.
The hip would feel so bad
And it would
after.
just
Oh
be
my
like
god.
skulls. It'd just be like a bunch of skulls. It'd be kind
And
of.
do a
Someone's
baby
gonna
blow.
eventually gonna try to suck your dick. I'm like, what's going on here? What the fuck is going on?
You know what?
You gotta explain that
You know
shit.
what I'll do? I'll get a progenesis on my back, on my fucking thigh. That's what I'll do. Yeah, I'll get the progenesis flask on my fucking left thigh or some shit. Because I think that's like one of my favorite. It is my favorite fucking flask in all of Path of Exile. It was like my first chase unique that I ever dropped on my own. Yeah. I think I'm gonna get a progenesis. I need to get a fucking cooler art for it though.
This is gonna sound. This is gonna. This is gonna sound really weird, and I think we're about to enter the dark side of Casper's mind. But my idea for the tattoos was gonna be a different currency for each finger.
I know where you're
What?
going with this. I know where you're going with this.
I need to hear the rest of it. I'm muting so I can hear this.
What I'm saying is that my initial idea, if I was to get a tattoo, right, and I don't know if I would be brave enough to do this, but it would be a different currency for each finger.
And then you're getting deported because Trump will think it means MST.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why. That's why I don't want to. But like it'd be like the currency that represents the finger that I use it. What I use it for. So like the Val would be maybe middle finger. Chaos would be the point fingers, and maybe the thumb is the divine. Uh, that's what I was gonna. That's what my idea would what I would do, and like
You
do
know
all
what?
five
You know
fingers.
what would be really good right now? You just get a nice tattoo of an ancient orb on your neck, just because you're getting old.
Nah, bro, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't get nowhere that's associated with gangs. Right now, nowhere. Neck, fingers. I have to get it in my anal balls, like
You know
in
what?
ball
You know what
area.
though? I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this right now. If that's how you're gonna determine where you're gonna get your tattoos, then people have already ruined everything for you. Don't get one.
No, true.
There's no
It's
place on your body that
I'm gonna wait
isn't
till the next
fucking.
presidency and just figure that out. I got a
I
few
don't even
thousand.
think there's gonna be a next one.
I'm just saying, I might wait, man, because Spanish people not doing good right now, man. It's just
Yo, Alex,
we're not
if
winning.
if shit goes down, we could live on your compound, right?
Not winning right now, bro. Just
Uh,
he needs better
you're the
internet,
one.
man. Fuck that.
You're the one in the middle of
We'll
nowhere.
need someone light skin to help us.
Coffee, you're the one in the middle of nowhere with good sight lines.
No, but you'll need to own it, or else they'll just take it from me.
Just got dark. All right.
This is what Path of Exile 2 will do to a motherfucker.
Man, look. Video games is supposed to be our refuge, and if we don't have good refuge, uh, what the fuck is gonna have the population gonna do? Play Battlefield 6?
It's actually good though. I have my issues with it, but it is good.
I feel like jets are underpowered and overpowered at the same time.
I think that
Helicopters
I
are
think that
incredibly weak.
the stupidness of the jumping out the jet. I, okay, it's fun, but can we stop that shit?
Wait, what part?
The oh, I'm gonna fly straight in the air, and then if I'm being chased, I'm gonna jump out. I'm gonna shoot him with a rocket, and I'm gonna jump back in. Like, I'm seeing way too many videos of that shit. Maybe I'm just me. Maybe it's my algorithm.
That's been happening a lot in a lot of Battlefield games.
Just like
That existed in
I feel
Battlefield 2.
I feel like it was a skill. It was a crazy thing that happened at one time, and then somehow the devs developers were like, can we make this happen all the time? Can we make this like the physics where it can happen more
The
times?
problem, the problem is that people are stupid and will not figure out if a jet starts going into the sky, don't chase it.
How else can you get a lock and shoot a rocket?
You move. You do what they do in. So okay. So there's multiple ways that you could do this as like a pilot, right? If you go right behind him, he knows where you're at. He's not gonna have a hard time aiming. You don't want to climb at the same rate that he is because when he stalls, he's gonna start falling, and then you're gonna keep going, and then you're gonna be behind him anyway. Don't do that.
It's a
Climb
video
at a
game.
slower rate. Right. Climb at a slower rate in a different direction. Circle back while still fucking climbing, and you'll be able to aim at him as he falls back down toward the sky, and you'll be behind him.
I agree
I
with you.
understand it's a video game, but you still have to
It's
think strategically.
no. Well, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it's a video game, so we have to remember it's a video game. But at the same time, they don't promote it like a video game. They're like, oh, they promote it like the realism. Look at the destruction. This is war. Brr, 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 brr. And then, oh, but by the way, you could do some clown ass shit. Let's jump out your kid. Like, what?
Right, but that's the whole like okay, so what I think we're having a discussion about right now is where your belief can no longer be suspended. I know this sounds weird for me to feel like I just had like a moment about because I did. I've never actually seen someone hit this line. Like where they act the thing that's like dude no this cuts it for me like and that's what we just found the concept of a pilot getting out of his jet jumping out aiming an RPG at a following jet destroying it and getting back in and I'll be honest that's really hard for me to suspend as well but at the end of the day
I can understand if it's something that happened in 1 in a million, right? Because even in real life war, everything under
no
the
one
sun
gets
can
out of a jet
happen.
in real life war.
No, I'm just saying, like, anything that can possibly happen will happen at least once, right? I'm just saying, like, just statistically,
Generally speaking,
statistically, right?
through
Whatever. Fuck it.
through most understanding of things that are not like super duper like 1 in 5 million trillions, yes, I will
So,
agree with you
so the point is
because
that
you're never
there
gonna
was
see
that
like
one time,
something approach it.
one guy did it, and it was so fucking crazy, and he had it recorded, and he showed it. It was like,
But
yo. But now
you're
it feels like the physics is now supporting the ability to do this.
well, the thing is so I will say, being a pilot back at Battlefield 2, it was harder to get this effect, right? Because you would chase a jet, right, and say they go straight up, and you're trying to chase them. Eventually your jet doesn't want to come down. It loses like gravity. And like you
It
kind of just like
stalls.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and like you end up just like kind of fucked. That doesn't happen in the new ones. They kind of slow you down and then kind of push you back into the map. Because of that kind of thing, this is more it's happening more often and you have more people chasing it and then the fact of how many people are recording their gameplay nowadays
Yeah.
And there's
like
also just scripted videos too.
think about this, right? So actually, hold on.
Yeah,
Before I talk out of my ass,
that's what Rosie says now. Every time my wife, every time we watch anything, that's fake. That's fake. 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 That's bullshit. Fake. I'm like, can you just let me live this fantasy? God damn it. I want to believe that a guy can just fucking slap some girl's ass and not go to jail. Like Jesus.
We're canceled now.
so I have a question. Was the Mirror of Kalandra in original PoE?
Yeah.
It's been
Technically?
there as long as I've played the game.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's always
So,
been the
for instance, right? So back in the day, I
back in the
imagine
day.
even after like a year of playing, a couple leagues, video, being able to physically see a Mirror of Kalandra drop was maybe like one post on Reddit somewhere, right?
Yeah.
That is not what we're experiencing anymore.
We can also
Now, if you
juice
want to
maps a lot more
go,
now though.
that's true. But now, if you go on YouTube and look up people dropping mirrors, you could fill up supercuts with
It's
them.
that
It's
well,
more people are recording, and
it,
then more people are posting them, because even now, had I been recording the mirror drop, I would have posted that.
it's the it's just
Like,
because the it's just well technology, yes, but also like the the
a lot more
ability.
people just willing to record
Well,
themselves, and computers are
people don't
getting
longer.
stronger.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I'm saying. People don't have potatoes anymore.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
because
100. I
like
agree with you
before
100%.
recording, being able to record something you're playing, it's fucking very taxing on your PC.
So there's
So
also just a lot more complicated in the back. Like I remember recording on my PlayStation when I was younger, and you had
uh
to get like your own
a webcam,
separate capture
fucking.
card system,
Yeah.
and yeah, it was just
It's
Yeah, that's
people
gonna
still
be
do it, by the
yeah.
way. People still use
They
capture cards and all that stuff. And
Because
I,
it
for the life of
does
me, is
limit how
like
much.
I've been looking
But
into it of like, why would I need a capture card to capture when I'm playing on my PC when I can just record it natively? There is some
due to stress,
technologically. Huh?
on the PC. So say, like, for instance, right?
Hmm.
So say like you wanted to capture like a 4K game. You're wanting to capture like the new God of War or some shit in
Yeah,
4K,
yeah, yeah,
and you're trying to record that. It is definitely going to be easier on your PC to just play the game and you record it on
disconnected
a
again.
capture card.
yeah,
Yeah, welcome back. But it's going to be easy for you to be able to just like record the game via a capture card and then save it on a separate PC and
yeah,
have the files not introduced to that. You can actually work on them and see them at the same time.
yeah,
There's a lot of reasons, you know
yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
That
No,
would
no,
that
no.
is
Yeah, yeah. But then sometimes I just wrestle with the idea that I could just get a better computer.
Yeah, but at a certain point, right? So like right now, hold up. Actually, I want to address this directly, not because I'm anywhere stance on this, but just because of the simple fact of I know this is going to be the case. eBay,
It is cheaper. It is cheaper to build two shitty computers than to build one good computer. By the way,
bro.
it is
So
cheaper.
for a just 4K random capture card, it's $400. Right now, that is not getting you an upgrade for most video cards, bro.
No, no, no. A video card right now is like at least $1,000, at
Right,
least,
but you can get like
and that's just one
normal
component
capture
out of the
card.
six components that you need.
Right, but the thing is, it's like you get a little like, dude, 4K audio video capture card, USB 3.0. You can get a USB one for like $20, bro. That's not even in hundreds, and you can get them even cheaper. The thing is like a capture card and being able to record on like a little toaster, because your PC that's recording doesn't need to be good.
No.
Right? It's based on your capture card. It's just saving information. Your hard drive just needs to be decent. You have to have enough space for it.
Well,
I just think it's easier to use a
the
capture
better
card
your
and way more
the better your
financially.
game, the better sort of. I'm trying not to trip on my own words. Your PC that you play the game should be as best as possibly can, so it can look the best. The capture card then captures what's viewing, sends the information to the recording PC, which all you need is a good PC, a PC with a decent processor that processes information quickly, along with some not a lot of RAM. You need
Right.
high speed RAM, which is
Right. But
different. And then
you're
you
now
need a
thinking in a
SSD
different
drive.
you're needing you're right now you're looking at a different thing. So you're thinking about like a game that you could just play, that you're not pushing
No, no,
like, for
I'm talking
instance, right
about
now,
two
wait.
PCs. Two PCs.
No. But I'm talking like, for right now, like, say I wanted to record PoE and
Mhm.
I wanted to record some of these crazy ass maps that we're doing. How much does it hurt your PC's performance that it's recording as well? And then tell me how easy it would be for you just to build an Empyrean gaming fucking PC, essentially. Right? Like,
I mean, it
not
definitely
all
will be cheaper to
games
build a second PC. Definitely, yeah.
for just recording and capturing.
Yeah, yeah,
Dude, you could just use a laptop.
yeah, yeah. I
You
mean,
don't
as
have to
long as you
really
have,
build a.
I think in most situations, like the only thing I would say you would really need would be a good SSD.
That's probably true, but I think, like,
But a hard
depending
drive
on
would
the
just,
game that you're playing,
yeah, a hard drive would be
like
just good enough. It's just what
like
it
right
would
now, if
take transferring ages.
with how
Man,
much my PC struggles right now with the content that you and I play, in general with no like, and I understand like because I'm playing in 6 mans, I'm playing in like 800 by 600 window code, and my PC is having issues
We
trying to
got
keep up
really
with that.
far off topic, didn't we?
How can I record that?
Yeah, we did. This is what
Like,
happens. This is
yeah,
what
yeah.
happens.
This is we meander on this show. If you don't like it, get out.
What I'm starting to do is I'm trying to at least on YouTube. So if all right, I should say this. I don't know if I'll get to do it for this episode because I have to upload this before I leave tomorrow. I leave on Thursday. So I maybe get to it. But I'm trying to do timestamps on YouTube at the very least. So if you don't want to capture everything that we're talking about, and you want to, and maybe I'm saying this an hour and 30 minutes in. Um, I'm trying to do timestamps so you don't have to sit here to it the entire time. But if you just want to hang out, whatever, put it in the background while you're running LE maps, whatever. I
Yeah,
don't
we're
know.
talking bullshit. Do
Um,
exactly what I'm doing right now, running simulacrums.
uh, but I guess we should finish. We should cut the fucking recording.
Yeah.
Um,
But everybody, if you guys enjoyed your time here tonight, please press a button, leave a like, comment, tell us we're wrong, tell us we're right. Y'all have a good night.
we would not be playing
Anything to
Path
say,
2.
Remember to
gentlemen?
play Last Epoch.
We're
Don't
not.
do that. No, I'm kidding.
We would not be playing Path 2 though.
Jonathan, fix it.
Fix it, fix it, fix it.
I will watch the reveal to see how much of we missed. How much that spoiler did not cover, I should say. Maybe it is some banging shit. I
Or
don't
how
know.
much we misinterpreted. We might have
Yeah.
misinterpreted. What if we're just spreading
Maybe
misinformation?
yeah, maybe this is supposed to be in French. It's supposed to be all like inversed.
Oh, what if everything that we thought was bad was good? Is that what you're
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Yo, that would be the best timeline.
So we'll see. Catch you guys all on the next one. Enjoy and peace.